Local Georgian.
That's fine.
I think they've only built half the highway.
I think they've only built half the infrastructure full stop, to be honest.
So the convoy made it to Georgia's capital, Tbilisi, where we met some friendly locals.
We just signed someone's school t-shirt because today is their graduation day.
Yeah, people would buy that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Seriously.
That's awesome.
Did you? So it's a tradition to have like all your friends and everyone sign the whole.
Yeah, so when you finish school.
When you finish school, awesome.
You can write it anything.
And then we made it to Fabrika, who gives us a super sweet discount.
We are the furthest east we're going to be in this entire trip. To give you a scale, we are in line with Iraq right now. This is Joey.
Oh, hey.
He has joined solely because he saw a YouTube video.
It's literally as easy as that. Anyone that's looking at this message right now, just message them. Reach out to them.
And by bringing your car, you've allowed 6 or 7 people have now joined the convoy. Is it you?
Yeah.
Genuinely, cheers, bud. Thank you.
Tbilisi was a great city for partying, but most importantly, we are finally in a city where we can go thrift shopping.
So we are going through a bunch of different thrift shops, finding some fine finds. And the deal is, everybody who buys anything has to wear it out tonight.
But first, we have to pay a fine. And on the way here, we got a ticket from the police, and it costs 40 lari. This is something that you see all over town. You can pay anything that you need on it, like your bills, your taxes, whatever. So we're gonna test it out. So state services, go to
Patrol fines.
patrol fines.
Yeah.
There we go. Against the receipt. Okay.
Oh yes, you have to, please.
Oh man, alright, that switches it up a bit. We had to use a different machine in the end, but having dealt with some serious police corruption and bribes across other ex-Soviet countries, the ease and transparency of this was pretty mind-blowing. Yeah, so this is my fine. This is the fine that we got the other day for no safety belt, even though we had a safety belt, whatever. Doesn't matter. Digitally, all of my information's here, and Chris just put in 50 lari, and now we're gonna pay, and transaction complete. Would you like to? Oh my god! Like, it's incredible. It's so efficient.
Merlin came up and tried to hypnotize into me, and that happened.
Oh, it's even got shards.
Point of impact.
Can we get the glass off? The shards of glass.
And it turned out to be a pretty cracking night. Tried to get some work done on the cars. We are now heading back to Batumi, a very windy cultural route, to book a ferry and go to Ukraine.
But first we stumbled across Stalin's house, because that's a thing. Turns out Stalin was born in the Georgian town of Gori, and like any sensible people would, today's residents were cashing in on this. They have a Stalin museum, Stalin's personal train, and Stalin's actual house that he grew up in. It was cool, in a really weird, fucked up way. A quick driveway was the ancient city of Tbilisi, which I'm fairly certain I'm pronouncing incorrectly.
In Ireland, where are we?
None of us actually know.
Somewhere in Georgia?
Its structure dates back about 2,000 years. It's mostly carved out of rock, which is pretty badass. And because we went in the off-season, it was pretty empty. And you know what this means? A classic game of convoy hide-and-seek.
Epic.
And our contestants today, Amy won the award for the slowest searcher. Theo, our grand prize winner, won the award for spot most likely to kill you.
Hey, you win.
Yes, Michelle, work it. This footage definitely won't come back to haunt you.
my story! It worked! Yay! Now we get to pee.
So we are currently looking for this campsite. The sun has gone down and the road has just disappeared. We turned up to a camp spot which we were like, yeah, we've checked it before, it's great. And there were already people there and we were like, shit, you know. So we kind of went over just to be like, hey, what's up? And before we could even begin to try and understand, it was like, have some vodka, have a kebab, have some bread, have some cheese. How's Georgian hospitality?
Oh, what tasty.
Good.
Oh, dude.
Is it good?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What the hell?
It's so
How is it better than the other
Theo, what are
kebab?
we eating?
Oh my god.
I don't know.
So right now we're just setting up shop. We just had a lovely family. Basically, we went over there and asked them if it was okay to camp, and they said, of course, you need to come cook with us. We're gonna offer them some of our own beer that Gun Brewery gave us.
I hear them laughing from a mile away.
They're absolutely amazing. I'm excited to cook with this family. This is gonna be great. Georgia has been such an amazing place, way beyond our expectations, and the hospitality is just blowing us away.
Oh yeah, and it was one of their birthdays.
Happy birthday to you. Hip, 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 hip,
So we've woken up at this monastery and we are about to go and explore and then head towards the coast to get to Batumi.
Katskhi Pillar is a limestone monolith that sits in the gorgeous rocky greenery nearby Chiatura. The tiny church built on top of the rock is estimated to be over 1,000 years old. Locals still use the area for religious gatherings, and despite the big hill to get up there, they dressed a lot nicer than we did.
Literally just like, it's like a grease sealant thing.
Okay.
It's like a white thing and it's sort of the seal bit. It looks like it's got a bit hot and it's just dripped out.
Oh, hi there. We're on the side of a road in Georgia with some cows, and Jaren, being the most knowledgeable about cars, is looking at the tea room.
The brake cylinder's up there, but the actual, there's basically going to be a pump behind it.
You got a problem with your brakes?
Yeah.
A quick pit stop, as folks were getting pretty sleepy.
Oh, I got a little bit bored in the back because everybody was sleeping, so I decided to make a necklace out of the spare parts that fell off the chandelier. And I got matching earring.
40 minutes left though, 40 minutes.
Only 40? Till we get there?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I have slept for like hours.
Yeah, fuck you. Like dark and dreary, and I also didn't go to bed until 2 last night drinking with Chris, so that probably didn't help.
I looked at a map
I
earlier.
think they've only built half the highway. I think they've only built it going...
I think they've only built half the infrastructure full stop, to be honest.
We then randomly crossed paths with some overlanding friends who we had no idea happened to be in the same country.
Hi.
Yeah! This is so weird. We literally were just driving past and we were like, Gusto Overland.
And we're like, we know them.
And just so you can appreciate how crap our cars are, this is what most overlanding vehicles are actually supposed to look like.
Where's your chandelier?
Yeah, it's the only thing we're missing.
Now back to our old beach spot, which was a little damp from all the rain.
The sun coming. Whoa. Wow. Where's the window?
Down against you.
That way.
Really?
Yeah, look at the flags.
Gay?
This morning's plan is pack up the cars, go to Batumi, get some tickets to get on the ferry to go to Ukraine, which will be in 2 days' time on the 24th. But we don't know how busy it will be.
Now, how long does it take to pack up a whole convoy? It depends, but usually between 1 and 3 lifetimes.
Currently watching for Fafa of the Day Award. Oh, Ben's been thrown off by the dog. BMW's been ready for a while, but Merlin's still drying his clothes. Oh, checking his wipers. Amy's back out the car. This is bad news. Joel's out the car as well. BMW's moving.
Amy's distracted by a dog.
I think that's second place for the BMW. Oh, Panda takes third. Rubbish.
So we've just got to the place where we need to book the tickets for the ferry, and we're early for once. It doesn't actually open until 10, so we've got an hour to kill until we can get tickets.
So we are playing the waiting game for the ferry to open up. Well, the ferry office to open up. So we're sitting here with some other Georgian trekkers to get our tickets.
You know, I just store everything in there. It's all right.
4 hours basically to get tickets for little pieces of paper. Took a while.
Because I've still got this little sinking suspicion in my mind that it's going to go, yeah, these aren't real tickets.
And now to explore Batumi.
Doing the fire. John and Becca smashing veg and wine. Becca.
Always.
There's a campfire going on. They're having a barbecue tonight. It's very tasty. I think chicken's on the menu. Got a beautiful camp spot. Everyone's set up their tents already. Yeah, I think it's a good night.
Our goal? Create such a delicious smelling barbecue that all the locals have to get involved.
So there goes our new buddy. And if I have understood correctly, which I may well not have, he's off to go buy us some local beer or wine or vodka as a gift.
So, about that guy who said he would bring us some wine.
Local Georgian. Fuck me as well.
So basically, these guys who just pulled up behind us, do you want some wine? And we're like, yeah, sure. And then they drove off, didn't say anything, and they've just now come back.
More and more locals came to join us.
We had the Chiatura earlier, now we're having the vino. I'm gonna die.
So am I. We can die together.
We are in Georgia, in Batumi, and we've just made up a bonfire. We had an awesome barbecue, and we're just having a good time next to the bonfire. And then just some random guys appeared right now, and they're offering us some Georgian wine. And this is probably gonna be one of the best nights I've ever had in my life. What can you get more? Like, come on.
A groggy and hungover day for most, some of us used the time to find some local flavors and some gorgeous waterfalls.
They're from the other day.
Oh, that's delicious. Yeah, no, the candy, I think. Fruit roll-ups.
They look like wraps.
Yeah.
What do they call? What do you call them?
Fruit roll-ups.
Fruit roll-ups.
I can't remember what they were. Oh, yeah, that's good.
Oh, pear. Here. Yes.
Dried fruit and have sheets that you can eat.
I just realized.
So we're on our quest through Georgia, and today was Chasing Waterfalls Day, and it feels like we're back in South America again, but Georgia is just blowing our minds constantly with how lush and green and gorgeous it is, and all the people have been absolutely amazing today, helping us with these weird little directions, but the end result is big, awesome waterfalls, and today's just been all good.
Having used up most of our supplies from the night before, this night we had to make do with whatever we had left.
So we're serving up a pot of ramen tonight. If you don't like it, go fuck yourself. A little bit of pork, a little bit of sriracha. Black.
Here your kind sir.
Improvise, man.
Oh, this is brilliant.
Cheers.
Wait.
Oh, final touch. I didn't even go in. That works.
Slap spot you in my corner.
And just like that, it was our last morning in Georgia.
We're off to catch the ferry to Ukraine, so everyone's nice and up and early, packed up, nearly, and then we'll push it off.
This morning we've got to go exchange our tickets for passes to get in the port, and we have the selection of all those buildings. We're not really sure what it is. The guy just said go to like the tall round one, and then Max was kind of like pointing like, is it a lookout? And he was like, yeah, it's a viewpoint. So we're gonna go explore for a big round building that looks like a viewpoint.
Max and Becca scouted ahead to find this mystery location.
So we drove here down through Greece and Turkey to here, and today we're leaving.
And that saved us a lot of time.
I literally put my thumb up, and the first person just pulled over and gave us a lift.
I am a bit emotional to be leaving Georgia. Like, the people are amazing. I think it's been the best country for me so far.
Yeah, it's been really fun. It's just been so, like, I don't know, camping. We have one person turn up and randomly in their car and they're like, do you want some wine? We're like, sure. They go back, they bring us wine. You have someone else completely different also join the party and be like, do you also want to try my wine? They go home, they get their wine, and it's so fun. It's been a really great time, like, seeing the country, and just, actually we've hung out with locals a lot of the time.
Like, way more than we would have expected, but I loved it.
Yeah.
Finally, after a long wait, we were ready to sit down and wait for hours and hours and hours.
What you making, Tom? Eggs. Just eggs. Scrambled eggs.
That's scrambled eggs.
Car park eggs.
We are boarding the ferry, I think. The ferry's due to leave at 2 o'clock, but we've been informed it's going to leave today at some point.
2 p.m. is today, definitely.
Helpful Ukrainian friend. Now he's saying no.
I have a feeling you might have said this before.
Frank! Yeah. Baklava.
So cool.
This is awesome. With the train carriages, how weird is this? Like, we're literally on the train tracks.
We're actually on the train tracks.
Yeah. Now we know that's a thing. Maybe we should get a convoy train and get boats joined to the next tracks, train through the country boat to the next place.
That would be awesome. Once we finally got on the ferry, we immediately got lost.
This is what normal people do.
Yes, there is. We just found out there's a sauna.
We're on the ferry. Everyone has been put in random rooms, but we've all figured that out. Except me, I had to share with someone. But the person I'm sharing with is Andrew, the same guy that helped us get on the boat in the first place. So,
Cheers.
What's cheers in Ukrainian again?
Budmo.
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 And after a long wait, the boat started to move, and we finally started sailing across the Black Sea, on our way to the Ukraine. Thanks again, everybody, for watching. Please like, subscribe, all the crap that you always hear every single time at the end of all of these videos. We really appreciate it. It means the world for us that you watch these things, and it's incredible. We can't wait to see you next time.
Don't go too far! No!